happened at the recent meeting of the Insulating Glass Manufacturers Alliance? Do you know how to take advantage of the President's new tax plan? We will answer all those questions and more in the February newscast. I'm Tara Taffera, publisher of Door and Window Market magazine. I traveled to Tucson last week for IGMA's annual meeting. That's where we caught up with Rick Jackson of Quanex. It's Rick's job to track legislative issues, so we wanted to get his take on the tax plan. What do you think of Trump's tax plan, and specifically how that will affect small businesses? I know that will give them some money to spend. Are you hearing anything about, maybe them looking at machinery purchases or things like that? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Not any direct feedback, but anecdotally, definitely. And frankly, there's been a lot of movement already in the marketplace, as we've all seen recently, of small businesses making those kind of capital investments. We've been in a kind of a pent-up demand situation for residential and commercial window manufacturers not upgrading to new equipment platforms. We, as a business, Quanex, have seen recently quite a few customers making purchases of upgraded equipment so that they can improve efficiency, which is really the key. To make the tax plan work, I believe we need to see improvements in productivity. That's really the driver behind it in terms of paying for it in the long run. As window manufacturers improve their efficiencies, they improve their profitability.
Rick was a first-time attendee at IGMA, as was Milgard's Kim Flannery. We spoke to both of them about why they went and what they learned.
Wow, there's a number of topics that I found valuable, but being a manufacturer of insulated glass at Milgard, learning a lot about the certification program, certification process, as you obviously want your insulated glass units to be certified. It's also a requirement for NFRC certification. This afternoon session found the thermal stress session very, very informative. That's a part of glass that I think those of us that manufacture insulated glass units and manufacture windows, we don't think about the thermal stresses and the edge stresses. We're thinking more about how the unit goes together and the sealant and the desiccant and how all that works. And when we do find out that glass is breaking or cracking, and understanding these thermal stresses that go into the insulated glass unit is really valuable to be able to help answer their questions.
My sense is that there's a heightened level of activity going on. And certainly from the last 2 days, it seems that they've got a lot of programs, a lot of educational tools that they're developing. So very positive from that point of view. I think it's a critical industry or a critical association, I should say, for our industry, because really so much relies on the performance of the insulating glass to the longevity of a window. And ultimately, it's critical to protect the consumer, protect the manufacturers from difficulties that they may encounter when making insulating glass.
It was rewarding to learn all about the hard work these industry members are putting into the manufacturing of insulating glass. The group also had a chance to wind down Western style at a themed networking event complete with bull riding and cattle roping. The second day included a presentation from Dustin Anderson, owner of Anderson Glass, a glazer frequently featured in HGTV's Fixer Upper. He talked about his experience, his approach to custom jobs, and reaching young workers. You can read all of our IGMA coverage at dwmmag.com. Thanks for watching.